Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here in support of CRF. Thank you to the organizers, to the hall, to the poets, and to all of you, that we may share our concern and our grief and our joy to live on this beautiful planet. And praise, of course, to trees, lovers of trees, protectors of trees, poet trees. Praise to trees. I'd like to share a poem written in celebration of the coming of spring. I thought it would be appropriate today because I think in spring many miracles are poised to occur. And whenever people gather in love and in knowledge and in commitment, then here I think miracles are poised. This is a prose poem. It's called a love poem. It's a little bit of a journey, so come on along. Circumambulating the watershed, walking the ridgeline, looking in and down the deep green drainages, across the broad forested hills, down where the river and its bar meander, there and there, all around. Miracles are poised like clouds heavy with rain, like swollen buds yearning to open. Miracles are poised in the lengthening days of strengthening sun, and deep down in the fecund richness, miracles are stirring again and again. From the same ridgeline, this time looking out, I see this watershed as a whole, but also a part of a greater whole, which is likewise a part of a greater whole, which is likewise a part, etc., until eventually the greatest whole we can hold in our mind comes up to the ridgeline between the one big watershed and the edge of something utterly unthinkable and certainly unspeakable, except to say, it is endlessly opening. A gaping mouth ready to swallow even the fear you will be gone, and as sudden as that, in the instant of a thought arising, in the infinitesimally small attachment, the desire of vapor for dust, you fall from the sky, a raindrop, and the gravity of the earth is the pull of the known, is the poignant transiency, the immaculate flowering of this and that and you and me, and we are back just like that, spring again in a mature forest. The raindrop falls onto licorice fern, perched in the crotch of a high branch in a giant big leaf maple. The rain drip drops through a luxurious mound of moss and out again to open air, catching light as it falls to soil surface, seeping in, and suddenly sucked up in the straw of a root, up through thin cambial well of stacked xylem cells, passing up and up and up and out through thin twigs, becoming moisture in the swollen leaf bud swaying, in the canopy unfurling, in the swirling fragrance of forest air, and being breathed out through leaf pore. We leap with abandon into April's, or perhaps August's, impetus, where up and up again we are drawn to becoming the gracious condensate of clouds, the invisible become visible, vapor condensed, gathered and layered and swirled across the open sky, and this is just one way. This is just one of the ways that we who are being sometimes appear and move around and nurture each other and create beauty and transform ourselves into sparkling dewdrops in the moonlight, or misty teardrops in our eyes at night as we lie looking up to the wondrous empty sky full of stars and the earth at our back. And just one more very short one. This is called Gathering Attention from Minghao Zhan, favorite 8th century rivers and mountains Chinese poet. Gathering attention, depths of mind entered, energies arise, subtle and subtler still. Ideas of things fall away, concepts crumble in tangled heaps. When understanding enters, other cannot be found. Holding attachments lightly, the way winds ahead, in and out of sight. Thank you very much. Thank you.